Hey guys, I'm Kevin Carr with another anime manga video. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing Volume 4 of Death Note. And I have a lot to say about this one, because this one's really fun. So, let's get right into it. So the first thing that I really enjoy about this manga volume is that Misa Amane and L provide really good comedic relief. Even though L is 100% against Kira, he still plays the idea with Light because he's not sure that Light is Kira, and it leads to really funny moments. And the same could be said about Misa Amane, who is, of course, the second Kira. I feel like she's very comical with how childish and selfish she may seem when conversing with Light, saying like, if you date any other girls, I'll kill them. I think that's great, and it really just messes up Light's plan, because that's not what, because she just messes things up. She doesn't care if it's bad for him. She just wants to be with them, and she doesn't really think of the future. Although she's not dumb, she's very mature. Not to the same degree as, say, Light or L, but still. And once again, the art by your boy Takashi Obida is really good. I'm very sorry if I mispronounced that. The art's really good and really expressive, and also comedic in a sense, would say Matsuda or Azawa. Yeah, sorry if I mispronounced Afro Man's name. I think it's really good because they get these blank facial expressions when they don't know what's going on. Especially Matsuda, who is clueless this whole time, but is still brave enough to support the investigation of Kira, even though his life's online. I like that a lot about his character, and that's why he's one of my favorite characters, especially later on in the series. I also like the way that L and Light kind of roll off of each other, how L thinks, oh, well, if Light says this, that's going to be good for him, and then Light will say the exact same thing. But then something else is going to happen. I was like, well, if Light says this, that's bad for him, and I'll respect him more. And then Light will say it. It's kind of like a flip-flop between the characters. And I think that works off well because they're both incredibly intelligent characters in their own right. And I find it very interesting, although there are problems with it like we will get into. And finally, I like how in depth L goes into capturing Misa Amane and make sure that she's not second Kira, or if she is. I think that's really good, like just tiring up for 50 days or whatnot. I think that's really interesting, and I find that very good because it shows how dedicated he is to tracking down Kira and bringing him to justice, even if it is for his own childish games or means. Now, for things I don't like, there's not a lot, but it is with Light's whole plan. How it's like, okay, Misa, me and you are going to get captured or whatnot, we're going to do all this crap, blah blah blah. It's going to be great. How? It's so convoluted. Because Light, in this volume, he plans, although he doesn't say it, he plans that he's going to lose his memory, be captured for like 50 days or whatnot, go through this whole thing with his dad, go through this whole other criminal chase with some other people who are using Death Note, and then finally gets Death Note back, and then kill L. He goes through all that in like a night, or a couple nights maybe, and that's like weeks and months of planning that he doesn't know what's going to happen, he has no control over. But he just knows it's going to happen, because apparently he knows everybody like that, even L. I think it's way too convoluted, and that's one thing I don't like about this series, is how unnecessarily convoluted it may get with all these plots and schemes for the huge cat and mouse game, and it gets very needlessly convoluted later on in the series as well, which is one of the huge problems of the series. And while that does make it bad, I find it as a flaw. It makes me not like it as much. I don't know. Overall, I thought the volume was pretty good. I thought it had a lot of good artistic value and a lot of good comedic value. I thought the story was really good, and although it could be convoluted, it is fun to see these characters roll off of one another and try to finish this cat and mouse game. And overall, I'd recommend Volume 4. It's not a bad volume like some other volumes in the series, but it's good. It's definitely not a perfect series, no, but it sure is a good one. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.